That's my head right now. I mean,
wait a minute, wait. Right here, right now, I made that song up.
Yeah, yeah.
It's his first time on TV.
Henry,
you know, this guy's gonna be famous.
I knew you had connections, but that was remarkable.
You know, this might be the next Springsteen.
Well, I'll tell you, for acoustic, if you have a couple of songs, we should get you up to the park. You know, but
that'd be wonderful.
It's very talented. I mean, and for the viewers out there, I mean, this is something that I'm sure as you continue to practice and continue to get better in your own right and make up your own songs, that you could perform at various function halls. Start small and work your way up.
That'd be great. Yeah.
But you certainly got by doing things on the spur of the moment, you really got
practice in.
Yeah.
Get the butterflies out.
That's what it is.
Oh, you relax here among friends. You got the Babe, you got Henry's Baseball Club, Waltham Forum.
It's true. So, Babe, how do you get involved with all this Babe stuff?
Except when he becomes like a Fisher Cat.
Yeah, exactly. Well, then you're out of.
They might have a job for you next summer.
Yeah. I also do graphic arts, and I'm also a fine artist, like mainly paintings.
Yeah. So you do a lot of sketching
like
and stuff like
Bob.
that? Yeah, actually Bob. Yeah, Bob's. Well, Bob's more of a, I guess. He would probably,
Yeah, but Bob paints walls.
Oh, he paints walls.
Yeah, that's a little different.
I can paint walls too, like frescoes.
Yeah,
but you got more of the illustrations, and you're to a T, and you can.
Yeah.
Now, how long have you been doing that?
3 years. Yeah. I think everything.
It's most of your life.
Yeah. Most of my life has been since 3 years ago, except tennis. Tennis is 4 years, so it was 1 year early.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. And what are you, a senior?
I'm a senior in high school.
Senior in high school? And what school do you go? Oh, you at Cambridge, right?
Cambridge in Latin.
Well, you used to play hockey, now you play tennis.
Yeah, I used to play hockey ever since I was 5. I played up in Ohio. I made my varsity team, and then halfway, right before we were going to go to states, and our team actually made it to 4th in states. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to play because the last game I got destroyed by this gigantic 6 foot 5 burly player. It was like 3 penalties in once. He checked me. I didn't have the puck.
Yeah.
He cross-checked me, and it was a charge from
can't do that.
straight across the ice. You can't do that. And basically, he hit me where the bench is, where the players jump over, and he cross-checked me, and my back hit the bench, and it was just like.
You got lucky. Yeah.
It was just
backwards.
Oh my gosh.
Bent backwards.
Yeah.
But
I was out for a while.
But tennis is working out for you, though, right?
Tennis is working out. I'm captain now.
How's the team doing right now? Are they playing or?
Hopefully, I think we're going to have a really strong team this year. Hopefully, we'll make it to states. I've been practicing a lot, working out in the morning.
Who's your main rival right now that you're looking into? Who's the team to beat in your division?
Boston Latin.
Oh, yeah. Actually, Boston Latin. Actually, they come out to the park for an outing every year. Yeah, which is pretty amazing. Yeah, that's funny you bring that up.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, so they're rated at the top and the team to beat.
In our division, yeah, they do. They have a ranked player in the New England area, and they also have these 2 very strong kids. One's Russian, and
wow.
And I can't remember the other one, but they have a really strong starting lineup.
Yeah.
Right. Wow. Okay, well, let's get to our question. How did you get started with this Babe Ruth stuff?
Right, as I was saying,
Vegas.
before, I was in Vegas, and then I had a friend who, actually I've worked with Steve Buckley, Buckley's Old Time Game, which is in Cambridge every year. I was given his name through the owner, not the owner, but a person from the Spinners. The Spinners.
The Lowell Spinners?
Yep. So
Drew
I
Weber?
did. Drew
Weber?
No, John Good.
John Good?
John Good.
Okay.
So I did the Old Time Game. I've done that for the last 3 years. And
that's in Cambridge, right?
That's in Cambridge,
Do you know
Mass.
where that is? St. Peter's Field?
St. Peter's Field, no, I'm sorry.
You're not from Cambridge?
I am from Cambridge. It's just I don't know any of the baseball fields.
Right.
I never
And
know.
I'm saying that's for charity. I do that for charity, and I do other charitable events. I've done the Hot Dog Safari a couple of times, the Eddie Andelman Hot Dog Safari,
I like
big
hot dogs.
event. And
burgers.
Yeah, and I've done a bar mitzvah, baseball-themed bar mitzvah. And this summer, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to Birmingham, Alabama, in I think it's June, it's the 100th anniversary of Chitwood Field, I believe it is, the Birmingham Barons, which is a
wow.
double A
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
They're having a big celebration, a kind of a throwback day.
Michael Jordan.
It's a 100-year anniversary of the park. This is where Satchel Paige played and a lot of those great players, so I'm going to go down there and kind of meet and greet. It gives me an opportunity, really, in this job, not job, it's like a little avocation, it really gives me an opportunity to meet people I would not ordinarily meet, baseball players.
Right.
I mean,
No.
I have a picture with Pete Rose, I can go on and on about this, but the question,
Right. Who are famous people that have gone through your, either played against or with the Fisher Cats, that people might recognize their names? Any famous?
Present company excluded. We have Clay Buchholz.
Blake Buchholz, the current starter for the Red Sox?
Buchholz, yeah.
Yeah.
for the,
Boston.
Anybody
John
else?
Lester.
John Lester?
Jed
Yeah.
Lowry?
Jed Lowry played there. Excellent.
Yeah, if
Excellent.
you know, go ahead and
Yeah, we're
speak
going to play.
out.
Yeah.
We're going to play.
Yeah?
Who else do we have?
The famous people.
I'm thinking. Henry, I just took his lights on. I'm very nervous. There's so many.
You're the radio guy.
I know.
And are you asking specifically for Red Sox players, or you?
No, just general people
played
that people would recognize.
Rick Brenner.
Rick Brenner,
Travis
Aaron Hill.
Snyder.
Aaron Hill? Yeah.
Yeah, Aaron Hill. Lauren Fox is another key.
Dustin Pedroia.
Yeah.
Kevin Youkilis. Didn't play there, but his bobblehead shows up. You can get his bobblehead at nhfishercats.com.
Yeah. And is it a nice stadium?
641 2005.
Tell us about the stadium.
603.
Is it been fixed up or?
Why would it be fixed up? What was wrong with it?
Brand new stadium.
No, I'm just
What are
saying.
you trying to say? It's a beautiful ballpark.
Yeah.
Don't-
Oh, people want to know,
Right.
you know?
Yes, it's been fixed up.
They
Everything-
worry that-
any problem you ever saw, it's fixed. It's beautiful. It was opened in 2005. It's right in the banks of the Merrimack River. As Eric pointed out earlier, it's right off the highway, Interstate 293. It's less than a half hour from here, the way Henry drives.
Yeah. Is there
the
parking?
bus.
What about parking?
Yeah, you
No,
park
go
there,
to
and then you
Fenway.
get out and you walk to the stadium. Sure.
Yeah, you go to Fenway. There's a big problem with parking now.
No
What's over
problems.
there?
Parking, you
not
park
the same.
nearby.
Yeah?
Less than $10 to park.
$10 to park? Yeah.
Tickets start at $6.
$6.
What's the most expensive seat at Henry's
I
baseball?
think I spent $12.50 for a boxing. It was beautiful.
Yeah, you're right in the front.
Right behind home plate?
Yep.
For $12.50.
Great. That's a great deal.
Are you kidding me? These are the guys that,
Amazing deal.
Henry, you bring your family out, like you know. You get the kids.
Yeah.
And it's
for under
Everyone.
Fireworks.
$60, you could have a full day.
Can I just throw in a plug for the Fisher
Sure,
Cats?
sure.
Minor league baseball. I mean, I remember minor league baseball, AAA and AA teams. Old fields, no one showed up. But if people don't realize it now, if you have a family, a couple of kids, you can enjoy a game, and your kids can actually enjoy themselves. They just don't have to sit there. It's like family friendly. This is the new, I guess, the new model for minor league teams.
Oh, yeah, and let's face it. About 20 years ago, all it was you show up, you catch a game. Now it's a total different game with the families, and you show up to the ballpark now. You're greeted by a smile at the front gate. You walk up, you get a giveaway at them. Could be a bobblehead, could be a Henry bobblehead. And at the park, you go down, you participate in an in-between inning promotion, maybe catch a foul ball, eat some great food. And by the way, it's not just hot dogs and hamburgers here. We're talking garden salads, we're talking fajitas, we're talking lasagna. It's more than that standard hot dog stuff you usually get.
Steak tips?
It's much steak tips.
steak
French
yeah,
fries?
ribs.
You're making me hungry.
watermelon.
But it's a different model, to what the babe said, it's a different model
Iced
than
tea?
it was 20 years
You
ago.
gonna read off the menu?
Beer.
As long as you have hot dogs and beer, that's all.
And Henry, if you get a tray, because when Henry comes, we usually get him with a nice little tray, and works out pretty good for him and Bob.
You wouldn't know it by looking at it, but Henry can eat.
Yeah, he's
He's an athlete, but he can eat.
Yep.
So what are your closing statements? We're getting to the end.
The defense rests, I think.
Go ahead.
I have one closing statement just to talk about myself. If you want my services,
Yeah, go ahead
you
and
can
give
go
out
to
your number.
Steve Folven as Babe Ruth, Steve Folven, Folven, as Babe Ruth, or you can call 978-649-2831.
You better repeat it, because some
Yeah,
people,
I don't have a pen.
they need a time to get their pens.
Steve Folven, that's Folv as in victory, En, as Babe Ruth. Just type that in. Come to my webpage, or you can call me at home at 978-649-2831. And I'm available for parties, bar mitzvahs, ball games.
Now tell them how I found you.
Actually, I think you found me at Steve Buckley's old-time game. When I was doing that, you saw me there, and you talked to me later.
And I brought you up to New Hampshire.
To New Hampshire, right?
That's
to
it.
New
I brought him
Hampshire.
to your dinner.
Yeah.
You know?